Good morning. Today in this session we will see the remaining operators of PHP, that is bitwise operator. The bitwise operators are used to perform bit level operations on operands. So these operators allow the evaluation and manipulation of specific bits within the integer. So the operators are AND, we call it as bitwise AND. It is same as our logical AND, but one symbol of AND is only given for bitwise. Then bitwise OR, exclusive OR, that we give here we say as a cap symbol. Then a tilde symbol, we call it the NOT operator, bitwise NOT, and then left shift and right shift. So here AND means if you have two variables like $A and $B, if both are one, then you will get for AND AND is nothing but multiplication. So 1 into 1 will get 1, or means like addition. So if in $A if you have 1 and then 0, then 0 plus 1, the output will be 1. So in the previous session, in the video, we have seen the truth table of AND and OR. Similarly, that is applicable here. The extra thing which is available in bitwise is this left shift and right shift. Here left shift means shift the bits of operand towards left, whereas right shift will shift the bits of the operand by another variable number of places. So we will see how to execute this bitwise operators. So we open PHP. $A is equal to $10. $B is equal to 20. Echo H1 bitwise operators. Echo. Now we'll see bitwise AND. in this $A, we directly can't use $A bitwise AND. Even though if you are using also, we'll get the result, but that will not be clear. So I will show you both the ways of how to use this logical AND, bitwise AND. Echo within double quotes $A and $B is equal to $A and $B. Close PHP, then I will save. Again, saving, where to save is, I am using XAMPP server here. So in C drive a XAMPP folder will be created. You have to open that. In that you will see multiple folders. You will have to select htdocs. So open htdocs. There you will see few folders. In that select dashboard folder you have to open. Then create your own folder where you want to work with PHP. So I have created my PHP code. Now in that I am saving PHP BO bitwise operator .php as the extension is .php. I have saved. Now to run, we have to go to browser. You have to click localhost. It is saying this site can't be reached. Localhost refused to connect. So when you are getting this message, you have to check whether your XAMPP Apache is started or not. So you have to open your XAMPP control panel. So this is XAMPP control panel where Apache service is not started. So I am starting my Apache. So for this bitwise operator program, only Apache is enough. MySQL is not needed now at this particular instance. So my Apache is running successfully. Now if you observe, I got my dashboard on the home page of my Apache server. So in the address bar, if you see, it is localhost/dashboard. So we have created folder in dashboard only. So my folder name is my PHP code and my program name is PHP BO bitwise operators, bitwise AND 10 and 20 is equal to 0. So how you got this result is 10 is converted to binary number, it's a decimal, and 20 is again converted to binary number, and each and every bit of the number is checked with the other and it will show the last final value. So this is a bit confusion one. So the clear thing is you have to use combination of you have to use conditional operator here. So I'll just copy paste. you see how to use the correct way is $A greater than $B and $B greater than $A. So here also you have to change $A greater than $B and $B greater than $A. Save. Let's run the code. See, we got the answer, the same answer which we got above. 10 greater than 20 is false and 20 greater than 10 is true. So false and true. So false means 0, true means 1. 0 into 1 is 0, so you got 0 here. This is how actually we have to do the program for bitwise AND. So we will move for the remaining operators. Just copy paste. Bitwise OR. Just changing the symbol from AND to OR. Ten or 30, 10 or 20, I got 30. So that is a wrong result. The correct one is 10 greater than 20 is false. So we'll get 0. 0 or 20 greater than 10. 0 or 1. So OR is nothing but it's like addition. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So we got 1 there. See how wrong results we got. So I am showing you the wrong way of doing the code and the right way. Both I am showing you. So being a programmer, we should know which one produces wrong result and which one is correct. Then the remaining is exclusive OR. Just copy paste. For exclusive OR, the symbol is cap symbol, which is nothing but shift 6. So yeah, everywhere I am changing the symbol. saved. Exclusive OR 0, exclusive OR 1 is 1. After exclusive OR we have tilt, that is not. For not, we have to change our code a little bit. Here we have to give not of a. Not means this is not the symbol we have to use. We have to use the symbol which is beside 1. So we have to use tilt symbol. Just save it and execute. Not of 10. Not is nothing but it's like a ones complement. Finding out the ones complement of 10. So 10 is 1011. 1010 in binary for 10. Here 0 will become 1 and 1 will become 0. As we have written 10, it is not clear. I will change that to the value. Here I will use 0. Then you can see the change. See, 1's complement of 0 is -1. And if I give 1, one's complement of 1 is -2. Then we'll move on to the next operators, that is left shift. So left shift means I have to use the symbol this one, left shift 2. So bitwise left shift 10 left shift 2 is 40. So how we got this left shift is I will show you. This is ten in binary. You will write as 1010. This here we use 8 bits, right? So this is the representation of 10. So when I am shifting 10 with 2 digits left, when I am shifting 2 digits left, these 2 zeros will be moved to the left, and what happens is the leftover 0 0 1 0 1 0 will be left, and what we have to do at the end, we have to add 2 zeros to make it 8. Here what we have done, we have moved this to left 2 digits, so it has moved to left, so these 2 zeros are removed. So we got 0 0 1 0 1 0, and these 2 right we have to add to make it 8 bits. Excuse. So then you see this 1 0 1 0 0. So if you do this, it's like this is 2 power 0, that is 1. This is 2 power 1, that is 2. And this is 2 square, that is 4. And this is 8. And this is 2 power 4, that is 16. And this 0 is nothing, and this is 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. 2 power 4 is nothing. 2 power 5 is 32. So this is how it is calculated. So we got 40 there. So this is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 0, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. So 2 power 3 we have. So 2 power 3 is 8. Then 2 power 4 we don't have. 2 power 5 we are having one. 2 power 5 is 32. So 32 plus 8 is 40. So we got 10 left shift 2 is 40. This is how a left shift is done. Now if you go for right shift, just copy paste. Right shift. $A right shift to $a right shift to save. For right shift 10 right shift to I got 2. So how I got 2 I will show you. So I hope this left shift is clear. Now when we change to right shift means we have to delete or we have to move this particular 8-bit data towards 2 positions right side. So these 2 positions will be removed. So left with 1 2 3 4 1 0. So to make it 8, as it is right shift, we have to make it 0 0 at the left, because these 2 spaces are empty. So this 1 0, it has to move 2 shifts right. So when it is moving 2 shifts right, this 1 0 will be deleted. So we will be left with 0 0 0 0 1 0. So that's what I have written, 0 0 0 0 1 0. And these 2 spaces are empty, so we have to add 2 zeros. So this is 2 power 0, nothing. This is 2 power 1. 2 power 1 is what? 2. So what is my answer? Is 2. So 10 right shift 2 is 2. So this is the bitwise operators. On the whole, this is the bitwise operator. Next we move on to the another operator. Conditional operator. So conditional operator is one more operator where it first evaluates an expression for a true or false value and then executes one of the 2 given statements depending upon the result of the evaluation. And the conditional operator has its syntax question mark followed by colon. If condition is true, then first x is executed, otherwise y is executed, which we keep in before our colon. So if we see that with a program, open PHP, $a is equal to 200, $b is equal to 50, echo conditional operator. Echo $A greater than $B question mark $A colon $B. This is the example. Then again iterate $A greater than $B. Question mark $A colon $B. So we'll see both the statements. Here I'll write $A less than closing PHP, saving the program, conditional operator dot PHP. Then go to browser in the localhost. Conditional operator dot PHP. It's not clear, I will make it clear. What is this conditional operator is doing is 200 is greater than 50. Is that true? Yes, it is true. So when it is true, it is selecting the first expression here, 200. When it is true, it will select the first expression. If it is false, it will select the second expression. So in the first statement, 200 greater than 50 is a true statement. When it is true statement, it is selecting the first expression 200. So I got the result as 200. Then the second statement, 200 less than 50, it is a false statement. So it is a false, so it should select the second expression, that is 50. So I got 50 as the answer. We can even add more for this. I'll just show. So I have given a string like $a greater than $b, then select first if true, colon select second if false. So the same thing I have to add there also. So I have selected that. Save F5. So what it is telling? It is giving syntax error, unexpected select, expecting R in line 9. You just see that what is that error at line 9. What is line number 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, due to this double quotes, it's getting confused, so I'll get single quotes here. Just changing the double quotes to single quotes. Here I have missed one single quote, that's why I was getting error. See, there is one missing. One break is missing. Yeah. Echo. Yes. So I have selected a string here. So 20 greater than 50. If the condition is true, then what I am telling, select first if true. So the string I have given. Then select second if false. So what I selected? It has selected first, because the condition 200 greater than 50 is true. And then 200 less than 50 is a false statement. So among my two strings, I got select second if false. So the condition is false, it is selecting the second string. So I got select second if false. So this is our conditional operator. Next, if you see the operator categories, all the operators we have discussed can be categorized into following categories: unary prefix operator, which precedes a single operand; binary operators, which take two operands and perform a variety of arithmetic and logical operations; and the conditional operator, which is nothing but a ternary operator, which takes three operands and evaluates either the second or third expression depending on the evaluation of the expression; and the assignment operator, which assigns a value to the variable. The last topic of the operators is precedence of PHP operators. The operator precedence determines the grouping of terms in an expression. This affects how an expression is evaluated. So to evaluate any expression, we should know some rules to be followed. So that rules we see in this precedence. So if you see the example, like x is equal to 7 plus 3 into 2, what we will do first? We will do multiplication first. Why we are doing? Because we are following some precedence rules. Means which is having highest priority, that will be evaluated first. So 3 into 2 is 6, 7 plus 6 is 13. If you are doing the reverse way, 7 plus 3, that is 10, 10 into 2 is 20. Answer is wrong. Right? So to make the answer correct, we have to follow the precedence of the operators. So only the highest precedence appear. You have to take the first and then come the lowest. So if you see the category here, if you category we have given and the operators and the associativity of that particular precedence also shown. If you see the unary category, that is not, plus plus, that is increment operator and decrement operator, the associativity is right to left. Means we have to scan the input from right and then we have to move for left. Then if it is multiplicative category, like star and percentile, the associate is left to right. So the movement is you have to first see the star or modulus and then we have to go to the remaining operations. And additive like plus and minus, the associativity is left to right. And relational like less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, the associativity is left to right. And equality, that is double equal, not equal, the associativity is left to right. Logical AND also left to right. Logical OR is also left to right. And conditional operators is also right to left. And assignment like equal, plus equal, minus equal, star equal, slash equal, percentile equal, the associativity is right to left. So if you follow this associated and precedence of the operators, then the expression evaluation will never go wrong. Always you will get the perfect results and correct results. And the remaining topic we will see in the next session. Thank you.